but maybe you can take a minute and compare the Trump economy with the current Biden economy that we're in right now. Let's look back to maybe pre-COVID.
Yeah, so if you look at what happened pre-COVID, Trump came in and all of a sudden things took off. And for a couple of reasons, he was very pro-business and anti-regulation, and he was pro-America. And those three things together signaled to the companies in the United States that I'm going to invest in infrastructure in America. I'm going to invest in research and development. I'm going to do the things that need to be done in order to ensure that my company can grow and I can hire more people. The Trump tax cuts were very good because it lowered the corporate tax rate. And then what we saw is corporations repatriating money back into the United States that they had kept in other countries because they didn't want to pay the 28-30% corporate income tax that they were paying under Obama. So Trump did very, very well with that. We saw the stock market doing well. We saw unemployment, especially unemployment for minorities, women, and high school graduates be at record high levels. COVID hit, okay, once in a lifetime pandemic. Hopefully it never happens again. The stock market crashed, but then it was coming back strong. All Joe Biden had to do was nothing. If he had just sat in the Oval Office and counted his toes, the economy would be in a much better position than it is today. But what did he do? He pumped trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars into the economy without doing anything to get the economy rolling. So you had more money chasing the same number of goods and services, which means we got inflation. And what we saw when Biden took office, inflation was about 1.3, 1.4% in January of 2021. We had 19 consecutive months of increasing inflation, peaking just under 10%. Now, the rate of growth of inflation is coming down. But the thing that people forget is inflation is additive. So if inflation was 10%, just for the sake of argument, in June of 2023, and it's 4% in June of 2024, we're still 14% higher than we were 2 years ago. And for them to say that inflation has been cut is wrong. The rate of growth. The analogy I like to make is that if you gain 10 pounds over Christmas because you eat a whole bunch of food, and then over Easter, you only gain 5 pounds, you're not getting thinner, you're getting fatter slower. And that's what the economy is doing. We're seeing prices go up continuously, but it's going up more slowly than it was before. The other thing that's happening with our economy is that, again, Biden is not pro-business. He wants to raise taxes. He wants to do a whole bunch of things. He also has said he wants to kill the fossil fuel industry. So if you're Shell or you're British Petroleum or one of these other companies who are in the petroleum industry, are you going to invest a lot of money in R&D? Are you going to invest money in updating your refineries so that they can be more productive? No, you're not.